Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Augustus, and I'm back again with another episode of Tsukihime. When we last left off, we were spending time alone with Ciel, in Ciel's room, alone with Ciel. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Let's see, please wear this one for now. It's cheap, but it's better than wet clothing. By the way, the bath should be ready about now. You should feel a bit better after relaxing in there for a while. Shiki's favorite word. Senpai neatly prepares everything. My change of clothes, a bath. This person is... Even though there is no need to do so for a person like me. It's okay, Senpai. I'm going home. I can't cause you any more trouble. What are you saying, Tono-kun? I spit my tongue. You can't go home, right? I've already bought food for two, so please take responsibility. Responsibility? It's kind of... I don't know if that's a Japanese thing or if it's just a not where I live thing, but it's always... I see in manga a lot, and anime, I guess, but I don't watch much anime. The whole please take responsibility thing for... whenever somebody does something for you and you're kind of like, I don't know if I really want that, like, please take responsibility. And it was kind of like, but I don't want to do that. And I've never had anybody say that to me, to be fair, but still. Senpai, please warm yourself up, eat dinner, and get yourself together before going home. If you just go home with a face like that, I'll be so worried I won't be able to sleep. My chest hurts. Happiness. I'm so happy I'm about to cry, but on the other hand, I'm in fear of her kindness. Why? Yes? What is it, Tono-kun? Why do you go so far, Senpai? I don't have any right to be treated kindly by you. I killed someone. I can't have someone taking care of me. I'm hopeless. I made a very big mistake just then, and I ran away without taking responsibility. I was even considering just dying. I am trying to cling onto Senpai. That sin, that life I took with my own hands, I'm trying to make it something that didn't happen in my mind. The mistake I made is unforgivable. No, I don't think it should be forgiven. That's why I'm hopeless. I have no right to be treated well by you here, Senpai. Senpai sighs. It seems you're convinced that you're a bad person, Tono-kun, she answers simply. Senpai grasps the truth lying deep within me. But that just shows you have no confidence in your own actions. You know you made a mistake, but you don't understand whether it's good or bad. That's why you have no choice but to drive yourself into a corner until things become clear to you. No, that's... I don't know. But yeah, I am taking in the fact that I did it, yet I still don't understand why. I've killed someone, and that makes me a bad person. Maybe I've just been forcing myself into the role of a villain as I try to confirm where my sin lies. I don't know what your mistake is, and to put it bluntly, I don't care. You say you have no right to kindness, but that's just your point of view. I'm not being kind to you for your sake, so please don't worry about it. Well, I mean, I am doing this because I want to. It has nothing to do with your circumstances. It may be a bother to you, but please think of yourself as having been caught by a mean-spirited senpai and give up. I think she said that to us before, didn't she? And a bit later on in Arcs, I don't remember. I could be confusing it with this because I saw this scene my first time through whenever I got partway through and realized that, oh yeah, I should be counting regard and points and flags and stuff instead of just going like I did with Fate and getting to like 3/4 of the way through the story and failing because I didn't quite have enough regard with someone or other. I'm not salty or upset about that at all. I didn't waste like 20 hours of time going through Fate Stay Night to, get trapped on it and then have to go back 3 days. I'm complaining. Saying this, Senpai smiles. That soft, protective, faint smile. I can hear the sound of the rain. In the end, I couldn't shake off Senpai's kindness after all. She lets me use the bath and prepares pajamas for me. Hopefully, OBS doesn't count my mic mute button as mute everything button, because it'll be very weird during music scenes, and I never thought about looking, and I will definitely not remember to look next time, when I edit this, but She treats me to dinner, and she lends me a bed because it's raining outside, and I'm about to go to sleep like this. My throat feels blocked. Senpai has taken care of me so much, my senses feel numb. During dinner, she spoke cheerfully like she always does. She raised all the usual topics about school, about the many shops in the business district, and so on. And although I couldn't give her even one proper answer, every time I responded, I felt a little bit of myself coming back. Right now, I'm sleeping in Senpai's bed, and I can't stop thinking about Senpai, who's sleeping on the floor. What a turn of events. I killed someone only hours ago, and now I'm getting excited like a normal student. My senses really do feel numb. I didn't think I could ever be showered in happiness like this ever again. I can't sleep, so I just look around. I don't know what I should do next. I can hear the sound of the downpour outside. You're going to be late tomorrow if you don't hurry up and sleep, Tono-kun. Senpai, you're awake? Yes, I can't sleep until you do. I am a girl, after all. I'm sorry. I'll sleep in the kitchen, then. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? You've got a cold, so you can't sleep in a place like the kitchen. It's all right, so please just hurry up and forget your unpleasant thoughts so you can go to sleep. Unpleasant thoughts. That's impossible. That's not something I forget. It's something I shouldn't forget. I just realized I might have been holding down my push to me. Oh well. Oh well. Whatever the reason, I killed someone. To forget about the person I killed would be a sin deep beyond imagination. No, I can't just gloss over my sins, Senpai. I can't forget about them, and I won't try to. But thanks. You really helped me out with all sorts of things today. I really might have died if I stayed like that. That would be running away. If I really think I had made a mistake, I shouldn't deny it. Sins, you say? It seems like your mistake is something unimaginable for me. Senpai speaks in a cheerful voice like she's telling a joke. But there's no such thing as a human who doesn't commit sins. Right. Wrong voice. It's not like the world is divided into sinners and the innocent. As long as you're alive, you'll make mistakes. It's sad, but it's unavoidable. To live is to be worn down. We are only beings who influence others, or influence other things while we fade away ourselves. What? Then you're saying we're beyond salvation? I don't like that story about how everyone makes mistakes. Yes, I guess we can't be saved if that were the case. But you can atone for your sins. There are only people who can and who cannot atone for their sins. I think those beyond salvation are those who cannot atone for their sins. For some reason, Senpai's voice sounds very sad, and I'm not illustrating that fact whatsoever, because I can't do the voice I gave her and be sad, I don't think. But can you atone for your sins, Tono-kun? I don't know what kind of mistakes you've made, but you are the kind of person who can atone for your sins. If you're too worried to sleep, then just think about how you intend to live and atone for your sins from now on. It's a really hard thing to come up with, so your brain is sure to tire out and you'll fall right asleep. I don't know how serious she is, as she seems to be throwing jokes into the mix. I can atone for my sins, huh? But, Senpai, my mistake is definitely one that can't be atoned for. That's something I can say for sure. Haha, that's right. No matter what form it takes, sin cannot be atoned for. If you injure someone, that sin is not gone even if you heal the wound, is it? No matter how hard you try, you can't erase the mistakes you've made. I think atoning is not about the results, but about the process. That's what I mean by those who atone and those who don't. That's why you're the kind of person who can atone for your sins. I don't understand. I'm a terrible person. I'm not the great person you think I am. I can easily see that. Oof. Big oof. I was really moved just then. You have a terrible wound on your chest, right? Yes. But what about it? You must have had a serious accident to get a scar like that. Scars tend to distort your mind. A wound that size which doesn't disappear is a little out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, scars can last a very long time. I mean, I have a scar on my finger that's, God, like 11 years old at this point. It's like on the pad of my finger. Just a chunk of scar tissue. But you're a very normal person. Anyone with that kind of wound who can lead a normal life can be proud of his own strength. You must have a very proper childhood. Satisfied, Senpai continues her musings and falls silent. I can hear her breathing. I can hear her even breathing if I strain my ears. Are you asleep, Senpai? There is no reply. I can only hear the sound of the rain from outside. Atone for my sins, huh? A punishment to fit the sin I had committed. I guess they'll find the body of the girl I killed tomorrow, and there'll be a new serial killer story on the news. I can't even begin to count the things I'll lose when that happens. I'll be trouble for Akiya for sure, and I'll never be able to talk to Senpai like this again. But if that would atone for my sin, then I have no choice but to accept it. If I can atone for my sin, with that, then there might be salvation somewhere. Ha. I feel a little sleepier. I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know, but if I can be forgiven, until the moment my sin is discovered, until the moment I'm confronted with my sin, I wish I could keep living this kind of life. Whoop. Shh. There's noise coming from nearby. I don't feel like waking up at all, but I lazily open my eyes in reaction to the noise. Am I gonna have to edit this? I might. Probably not, but I might anyway because it's funny and I like to use my picture of Sachin. Senpai is changing. It's still in the middle of the night. There's no light coming in from the window. Maybe the rain stopped. It's very quiet now. Senpai is taking off her clothes. What a shame. If I wasn't in such a deep state of regret over the murder I've committed, or half asleep, I would be able to fully appreciate how sexy Senpai looks. Right now, though, my head doesn't seem to function properly. Senpai's eyes look lifeless. Yes, whenever there's a woman changing in front of you, or I guess a girl in this case, she is under 18. Well, I mean, just an anime character. Well, actually, I guess we know the fact that no, she's actually not under 18. I don't think we've been told just how old she is, but if I recall, it's somewhere in the realm of like 100, 200. 300 maybe? I don't remember. God. For some reason, I picture her alive at Renaissance Italy, but for some reason, I want to say she's actually like World War II era, post-World War II Italy, something like that. I don't actually remember. I don't even slightly remember. More importantly, there's something strange. What is that? Oh, bright blue lights. There are odd bruises on her arms. No, those aren't bruises. More like tattoos. There's something not right about this. I feel sleepy again. I think a lot of things are cluttered around Senpai's feet. But that's it. I fall into a deep sleep. Actually... Oh, no, we're only like 16 minutes. God, I thought we were closer to 20 than that. Oh, well. 3. The Black Beast 1. We're waking up at Senpai's house, so we've not seen this scene before. Right, yes. The sunlight streaming through the window wakes me. Maybe the rain stopped. I can't hear it anymore. It seems the sky outside is cloudy. The sunlight isn't what you could call bright. I look around, and this, obviously not my room. This is obviously not my room. Good morning. Did you sleep well last night, Tono-kun? I remember now. This is Senpai's room. I had borrowed her bed for the night. Yeah. Good morning, Senpai. Becoming extremely embarrassed, I hop off the bed. Sorry about yesterday. I caused you all sorts of trouble, and... Yes, you owe me one. Senpai replies with a smile. How do I put this? She seems very mature. Anyhow, thanks. I'll be going home now. Should probably be going to school. Oh, really? It's barely 6 o'clock, Tono-kun. Yes, but I didn't get permission to stay the night away from home yesterday, so if I don't hurry back to the mansion, there's no telling what Akio would say. Your little sister. Well, I've already called her, so it should be okay. Senpai delivers her earth-shattering statement with a casual air. What, you called my house, Senpai? Yes. I thought it wouldn't be right if I didn't contact them about you staying over. Is that a problem? Probably. I'm at a loss for words. Ciel Senpai calling my house means a girl has called my house saying, Tono-kun is staying over at my place. That's... well... yes, it is a problem. A big problem. If Akia had been the one to pick up the phone, she's going to think I'm some kind of playboy. Given the severity of the Tono household, I don't even want to imagine what would happen if she found out about that sort of thing. I think that should be in the least of your worries, as you did just, kill someone yesterday. Whatever. Overthinking it. Tono-kun, did you really hate staying at my house that much? No, that's not it. It's just that my house is really strict. It's definitely not because I don't like you, Senpai. Flustered, I try to explain the misunderstanding. Senpai closes her eyes sadly. Is it because I caused her so much trouble last night? I feel so bad when I see her make an expression like that. I'm telling you, that's not it. I'm really grateful to you, Senpai. I'm feeling much better now, and if you hadn't been there for me last night, I don't know what would have happened to me. Yes, you're right. You look like you're back to normal now. I don't know what happened last night, but I'm glad you're feeling better." Suddenly, Senpai gives the biggest smile anyone could possibly give. "Eh? I was just joking. Even I wouldn't directly call your house. I asked Inui-kun to call your house and tell them you were staying with him last night. And there should be no problem with that, right? Yeah, that should be no problem, but that was kind of a mean joke, Senpai. I thought my heart was going to stop." "Yes, I'm actually pretty mean. Yes, you are. Picking on the one you like, right?" "Eh? Ones you like? Then that means..." "But it's true, you should go home early. Please hold on for a second." I guess you're gonna give us curry for the go around. Nope. Oh, she's gonna rummage around in her drawers for something. Lovely. "Here you go, Tono-kun. It's a little gift for you." Saying that, Senpai hands me an old-looking ring. How strange. A little gift. What is it for, Senpai? "It's a protective charm. You seem to be dangerously spaced out a lot, so please hold on to it." Yeah, I'll take anything that's given to me, but alright. Thinking about it. Briefly, very briefly. I don't remember that coming up again. I'll take good care of it. Actually, to be fair, I don't remember a ton of Ciel's routes, so that's completely understandable if it's, a big major plot point and I just don't remember, because I don't remember much of her route. I was reading it in between doing a bunch of other things, so I'd read it for a few minutes, put it down, go do something, read it for a few minutes, put it down, go do whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm rambling. Alright. I'll see you at school. Senpai sees me off with a smile. But that smile is one I might never see again. The woman I killed might be found already, and police might already be at the mansion. But I can't run away from it. All I can do is thank Senpai and return to the mansion. To say the results first, the mansion is as it always was. Welcome home, Shiki-san. As I enter the lobby, Kohaku-san greets me with a smile. Yeah, I'm home. Kohaku-san? Do you want breakfast? I'll have it ready soon, so please wait in the sitting room. Akiya-sama just finished hers. Kohaku-san patters off towards the sitting room. It's too peaceful. Maybe they haven't found the body yet. For now, I head towards my own room to change. Hisui is in my room when I return. Sorry about that, had to pause to cough. Good morning, Shiki-sama. It seems you have returned. Yeah, just now. Listen, Hisui, do I have a spare uniform? The one I'm wearing now is soaked from yesterday's rain. I understand. I will have one prepared immediately. Hisui bows and silently leaves the room. After changing into the uniform Hisui brings me, I head towards the sitting room. A disappointed-looking Akiya is sitting on the sofa in the sitting room. Oh, good morning, Nissan. It seems you have returned. Akiya's voice contains thorns filled with blame. Yeah, good morning. You have kind of a grumpy look this morning, Nakia. Yes, I was unaware you spend the night elsewhere quite often. I am more astounded than angry. Akiya glares at me. It's true I spent the night somewhere, so I can't argue. Well, I suppose there is no helping it if you weren't feeling well. The one called Inui-san is your friend from middle school, isn't he? Yeah, I see, so he was the one who called you. Suddenly, I feel uneasy. Just, what did he say when he called my house? Besides, even if you had to leave school early, you could have just called me and I would have sent a car to pick you up. I don't know why you are so reserved, but you are the eldest son of the Tono household, Nisan. Please use everything at your disposal. Besides, your body is weaker than that of a normal person. Oh yeah, I left school early yesterday. To collapse from anemia just by getting soaked from the rain. Are you not feeling well, Nisan? Shall I have the family doctor examine you and send you to and from school in a car from now on? I see. So, that was the reason I was supposedly staying at Arihiko's house. It's nothing for you to worry about, Akiya. I go to the hospital once a month, like I'm supposed to. Taking me to school by car is just going to dull my body even further. There's no need for you to be that sensitive about my body, though I am glad you're worried about me. That's not true. I'm not worried about you at all, Nisan. Tsundere. Akiya suddenly avoids looking down at me. Shiki-san, it's ready. I can hear Kohaku-san's voice from the dining room. Right, so I'm gonna get some grub. Oh, Nisan, please refrain from talking in such an unrefined manner. Akiya shoots me a sharp glance. You're acting normally again. That's how you should be, Akiya. You don't have to worry about me, so just relax. You're so persistent. I am not worried about you, Nisan. Akiya quickly looks away. Looking at her with a faint smile, I go to the dining room. Please take care. Saying the same thing as she always does, she continues to stare at me. Shiki-sama, what happened last night? Nothing in particular. I collapsed from anemia when it started to rain on me. I'll be careful from now on. I am not placing my blame on you, Shiki-san, but you look like you are pushing yourself this morning. Please take care along the way. Hisui makes a deep bow and sends me off. Oh man. I tried to act as normally as I could, and although I didn't give myself away to Akiya or Kohaku-san, I didn't seem to have worked on Hisui. I wonder if Hisui is just worried about me. It's hard to tell when she looks so disinterested all the time. Today might be my last day of school anyway. I'll try to spend it as I always do, so I won't have any regrets. And I think here is where I'm going to end off this episode. So next time, well, what changes from here? I know in the first route, an ARC's route, we left the mansion to go to school. We ran into her on the way there. She chased us, and, she got us to cooperate with us. But, how different is that going to be? Is ARC, of course ARC is going to be there. It's kind of, I've already talked about that before, but, of course we're going to meet her, not that she's going to be there. I actually don't remember for sure. Well, I do. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. I'm not forgetful, just dumb. That's not true. I am both. But anyway, next time in Tsukihime, we go through the same sort of parts of the route we went through before, but again, we spend time with Ciel instead of ARC. And, I'm excited for that. Ciel did not get a lot of positive screen time in the last route. She mostly got negative screen time. Anyway, I hope to see you all next time.